Hey everybody, Mr. Daling here. So we are going to be looking at our last word part of third quarter, and we're going to be using this quick cast here to learn about that today. This is a new technology, so we're going to try it out and see how it works. So the third quarter word part, the last one that we're looking at today, is going to be tact or tang. And as you can see, this word part also shows up, though, also commonly in tig, tag, or ting. So you can kind of see all the connections between these. Obviously, they all start with that T. They usually have that G in there somewhere, or we see the C and the T version of tact there. So this is our word part. So next what we're going to do is look at some sample words that have this word part in it. So the first one we look at is contact. Obviously, this is a pretty familiar word for most of you, so contact is something you should know well. Tactile is a kind of a newer word. That one is used less frequently, so you probably may have not seen that one before. Intact is another one. As obviously you can see again that T-A-C-T. And then tangible, here is our second version of that word part, T-A-N-G. And then just to throw this in as well, contagious, T-A-G. You can see right in the middle of that word contains our word part. So what I'd like you to do is just take a minute or two to think through these words and what you know about them and see what you can find in common. Do any light bulbs go off? And what might be similar between these words? You can pause the video here and just take a few minutes to think that through. All right, we're back. So here are the words again and their definitions. So you can go through these quickly. You can see contact obviously means when two people or things touch each other. Tactile means relating to your sense of touch. Tangible means if something is tangible that you can feel or touch it. Intact means that something has been untouched. It's not broken, it's not damaged, it's unspoiled. And contagious is a disease that is contagious, can be passed on from person to person by touch. So now that you've seen this, you probably are getting a sense of what our word part means for this week. The word part tang, tact, tig, tag, or ting means to touch or feel. Okay, so this is your homework for tonight. What I'd like you to do. I would like you to go to dictionary.com and find one of the sample words provided. Just do a search. Contagious, contact, any of those. Then what I'd like you to do is use the site to find 3 additional words that have our word part. So it can be any one of these, tang, tact, tig, tag, or ting. Then after you do that, on a blank sheet of notebook paper, I want you to write down the 3 words and their complete definitions, including the parts of speech. So let me show you real quick what this is going to look like. If you go here to dictionary.com, and just like I did, you did a search for contagious. Here the word shows up, tells you it's an adjective, and it tells you sample definition or definitions for that word. If you scroll down a little bit, you can find that there's some, in this sidebar over here, you notice that there are some related words to contagious, and then also nearby words. And these are words that fall in the dictionary, somewhat related. So I want you to scroll through the different words that we've looked at, and I want you to use this section over here to find 3 additional words, not the ones that we have listed, but 3 different words that use our word part. Just simply write the word down in their definition, and then bring that with you to class tomorrow. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, or you can post any comments in the Google Classroom page, and I will be monitoring that tonight and will answer any questions as they come up. So tonight, again, summary, all you're doing is going to dictionary.com, okay, doing a search for one of our words, finding some sample words on the side, using that site to find those 3 additional words that have the word part, and then on a blank sheet of paper, write down the 3 words and their definitions, including the parts of speech. Okay, all right, we'll see you tomorrow in class.